Hello everyone, Moshe the Electric Israeli with a war update. Thank you for joining. Please support my channel. And the question, I don't know if it's a rhetorical question or it's a legitimate question. The question is Donald Trump a coward? Okay, now, as an American citizen, I lived longer in America than I lived in Israel. Even though I was born and raised in Israel, I lived in America much longer than I live in Israel. And I am the classic independent voter. I'm not a registered Republican. I'm not a Democratic Republican. I vote Democrat. I vote Republican. And to me, local elections are by far more important. Who is the governor of the state of New Jersey is by far more important to me than who is the president of the United States, even though the president of the United States is a very important figure. Who is the chief of police of my area is as important, or the board of education. So it's as important. However, I do have vast knowledge of American politics, of Israeli politics, of Middle Eastern politics. I speak Arabic, and I know a thing or two. I have a doctoral degree and in many areas of academic life and practical and all that stuff. So, like I said, I vote Democrat, I vote Republican. And judging the past, I am not sure that as of now, I am sure that Donald Trump is not built for major crisis. And I'm going to give you a few examples. First, as a Jewish guy and as an Israeli and for Israel, there was, and I doubt if there ever will be, a pro-Israeli president than Donald Trump, both in 2016 and both in 2024 when he was re-elected. Won't be. I'll give you a few examples. Moving the embassy to Jerusalem, the Abraham Accords, bringing peace treaties between Israel and 6 Arab countries. Okay, international support, United Nations, that anti-Semitic body which needs to be dismantled, support, the International Court, ICC in The Hague, which is even more anti-Semitic than the United Nations if it's possible, okay? And on and on and on you go. And now the support of Israel in the war against Iran, Gaza and all that stuff. I doubt, I doubt if Israel would be able to exist if Donald Trump was not going to be elected. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it will have cost a lot of pain and a lot of death if that would happen, if he was not elected. So I don't want to get into the politics of it. I want to ask, is Donald Trump a coward? Now, Donald Trump actions and reactions and handling of the COVID crisis was nothing but abominable. If I compare his action and let's say Netanyahu's action, it is like stark difference. Now, Trump cannot handle to look bad. That, for example, if the stock market plunges by 1,000 points, he doesn't know what to do, as if it's his fault. COVID-19 was not his fault. Was not. It was fucking China. Okay? That's it. That's the bottom line. Now we can rehash it and it doesn't matter. And the way he handled himself, and he got COVID, he almost died. God forbid. Okay? And the way he handled himself, and I told my wife in June or July of 2020, I said to her, not only is going to lose to Biden, at that time it was half senile, today is all completely senile, but not only is going to lose to Biden, he's going to get landslide loss. He's going to lose all the swing states, and he's going to lose by 6 to 8 million votes. Okay, I know American politics. I follow it. I'm like addicted to politics. That's all I read, and electric cars, of course. So I said that. And when Biden withdrew his nomination, when everybody saw what they saw, and I don't want to say bad things about him, he's a nice guy, and Kamala Harris was running, I said to her, he's going to win all the swing states, and he's going to absolutely dismantle her, because United States voters are the independents. They are the Democrats, the hardcore, and my wife will vote for Mickey Mouse if he has a D above his head. She's a Democrat no matter what. I'm tired of trying to have a conversation with her, but that's who she is. I love her. She's an awesome woman. Okay? But that's who she is. And then there are the Republicans who will vote for Donald Duck if he had an R above his head. This is like the core, the base. And then there's the massive in the middle, the biggest political party in America, which are the independents, and I'm one of them. Okay? And I'm telling you, I said to her, this, you cannot possibly lose by 8 million votes in one election and win by 8 million votes in the next one. It just doesn't make any sense. Well, it does if you understand that most people who vote, those the swing voters, are independent. That's all it is. That's what it is. And the way he's handling the war between Israel and Iran at this point shows me that that's who he is. For example, first of all, thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you, America, for supplying weapons to Israel, intelligence support. The Jews will remember Donald Trump as the second Cyrus the Great of our time. The second Cyrus the Great of our time. He is by far, but, and then I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you what I think if America should attack Iran, should help Israel attack Iran. We're talking about one site called Fordow, one site of a nuclear site that is buried like 90 meters inside a mountain, and only those big, huge Moab bunker busting 30,000 pounds bombs can penetrate one after the other and blow it up. So that's what we ask. But let's say Donald Trump decide to attack or allow Israel to attack the oil refineries of Iran. Remember, Iran economy is 80% oil. And let's say that happens. And price of the oil price is going to go from 70, let's say, to $140. Do you know how many barrels of oil Iran exports? 2.5 million a day. It will take Saudi Arabia a month and a half to replenish this, and then the price is going to go down. The Iran economy will collapse, and hopefully this awful Nazi regime will collapse, and we can go back and help the wonderful people of Iran. Wonderful people of Iran. 80% of them hate this psychotic death cult regime. They hate them. So that would be great, and we can rebuild and go back, bring back Iran to the family of nations. Okay? But in his mind, I'm going to look bad because oil prices are going to go up and the stock market is going to crash, and it cannot think 2 days ahead. How do I know? Look at the tariff war. 140% on China and 55% on this and 25% on that, and then 2 days later the stock market plunges by 1,000 points. Okay, 90 days freeze until we're going to negotiate. Now you can say negotiation tactic and whatever it is. First of all, to begin with, you shouldn't have done it. It's so stupid and childish. Okay, because what does that mean? You're gonna cause prices to go up. That's what it is. That's all it is. That's the bottom line of this tariff war. Now, I'm all for America and bring back manufacturing to America, especially chips, the microchips and all that stuff, and bring cars to be built in America. I'm Team America. I love America. America is good. We do good in the world, okay? But there is doing good and there is being stupid. Okay? And you can accomplish this. I know this is his style, he's pomposing. But once, I don't want to call him a bully, but if he was a bully, once you punch him back, he backs off. Okay? Once he saw the stock market going crazy, then he backs off in 90 days and 20 days and 50 days and all that nonsense. So do I think the United States should get involved in the war between Israel and Iran? My answer is absolutely no. America sucks in the Middle East. Iraq, Afghanistan, and on and on. Regime change is bad. What we did in Iraq was bad. Not the first one, not Bush the father. The second time, Bush the son, that moron. Okay? If the people want to change the regime, they'll do it. Syria fell in 11 days. 11 days Syria fell, and the president ran away like a pussy, him and his wife. That's it. That's all. Let the people, I'm supporting the Iranian people, let the people do their thing. Israel is attacking Iran because Iran was very close to a nuclear weapon, and they will cause another Holocaust to the Jewish people. How do I know? Because that's what they say. And I believe every word that these people say. When they say we want to destroy Israel and then destroy America, so I believe them because that's what they do. I believe the Arabic or the Farsi that they speak. I don't believe the English part. I believe the Arabic part. Because they tell you the truth. And we say, no, they don't mean, no, they mean it. But we can destroy them too. Okay, they don't care. They don't care. All right? So I believe that. Yeah? See, I do believe that. So what I'm saying is this. Here's what I'm saying. I don't think the United States need to get involved in this. I think it's between Israel and Iran. Thank you, United States, for everything that you're doing. And Israel will find a way to blow up that last stronghold. Israel is very creative, as you see. And by the way, the United States didn't do a great job bombing the Houthis for that month. You know, it's not that the pilot. I'm not sure about their intelligence and their choices and how they did. So I'm telling you, heed my lesson. I am telling you, I'm not so convinced that they did a great job. Okay? And there's something to be said about it. So all I'm saying, the United States doesn't need to get involved. And now it's going to be 2 weeks from now. Tomorrow morning, I may be proven wrong. And the United States did attack. And I'm telling you, I don't think we should. I don't think the United States should. And leave it to them. Don't hurt the Iranian people too much. Support them. Yeah, here's what the United States can do. Support them. Destroy the Republican, the Revolutionary Guard. Yes, destroy them. Assassinate these crazy fanatic leaders. Yes, support the wonderful people of Iran. But don't send troops. Don't. Defense, yes. Intelligence, yes. Weapons, yes. Logistical, yes. Don't get involved in this. And I'm telling you this as an Israeli. Because it can get escalate. What happened if they close the Hormuz Straits and the Houthis closed Bab el-Mandab Strait? What happened then? And the economy collapsed, and the United States have to respond. And here we go again, Americans fighting in the Middle East. You have to be wise and all that. So don't say things that from judging Trump's action in the past of how he handled crisis, to say he's a coward is a strong word, but that's the only word I can come up with, unless you can come up with something else. Thank you for watching. See what happens.